The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 60. You get the Nasdaq up 25. S&P's up 6. Gold contracts down $8.90, trading at $12.75. We have the silver market down 3 cents, $16.64. Oil's taking a hit, down $1.37, $50.30 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 3 ticks, 125.07. 30-year bond off 7, 152.19. King dollar's up 5.87 at 93.470. The euro's at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is trading out here at 112 to the U.S. dollar. And we got to send all the white light, the prayers out to Las Vegas. Bad scene if you're just waking up, folks.
Man, yeah. Sad day for sure.
Pretty incredible.
Just so that people are tuning into, worst mass shooting in the country's history, man.
Right.
So sad day. Send our hearts out to Vegas for sure, and all those affected.
Yeah, and Tommy and I were getting off the plane last night. We didn't get in till midnight.
Yeah.
Coming back from Boston. I do want to thank all the Tigers and Tigresses for going.
That was a great day.
Yeah,
for sure.
And so when I pull up the news this morning, not the news, just to
wake up.
Yeah,
no matter what you turn on.
And it was like, wow, we didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning. But I guess that's right when it happened our time.
Yeah, and I was here in 10:10 Vegas time, which I believe is about 1:10 Eastern time.
Right.
So it was literally just as we were probably trying to shut our eyes and get some sleep.
Right. And so, right now, really, the sun is just coming up.
I was saying that
right.
we're just hopefully those numbers don't rise too much. But the fear, of course, is that they're just beginning to kind of discover what's going on. Not discover, but just
how many people
sun
hurt?
is barely rising, which
Right.
is a scary thought to see where that ends up. But man.
And the market just shook it off.
I know.
This is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So let's go take a look at that market. On Friday, you had the S&P. S&P goes topside. SPY right now is trading at 251, and you got some juice on Friday. We did 85 million. That's a lot, but bottom line, you did get an expansion because I'm sure there's a lot of stops that were on top of this 250.32. So bottom line, you get higher price, it can go higher. NDX, let's go take a look at inside the NDX. The chip stocks are on the move again out here. You get Citrix up 3.5%. Regeneron and Biotech, that's up 3.2. JD.com's up 3. Taken away from it is X-ray. I think that's Dental Supply. Yeah, Dental Supply is off 5.6. You have Western Digital down 2.6. Mattel off 2.5. And CSX, that's a railroad, that's down 2.3. Inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness out here. Intel's the strength percentage-wise. Goldman's the strength point-wise. Goldman's up putting 15 positive points. United Health 8. Procter & Gamble 7. Taken away from it, Chevron is putting 5 negative points. Exxon putting 3. Let's see what happened to that oil market. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, quite a little pullback, right?
Yeah. So you get the crude market down 2.6%. We hit a high today of 51.71. Excuse me, folks. Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that 50? Yeah, you're back inside 50.62, so that puts game down the other end of that consolidation, which is 46. Let's see what we got here. Lots of oil out there, evidently. Doesn't really say anything.
Yeah, especially when you look at the top one is oil output dropping.
Yeah, the 5-month low.
Should not be sending the price lower, so that has no effect.
No, totally.
Yeah.
If we go to the XLE, we take a look at the XLE out here. It's not bad.
No.
Down 37 cents. The XLE has just made a run from 61 to 68.
Yeah.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over to the gold market. So gold out here this morning, folks. Let's see. So on, I think it was Tuesday, gold took. If we go back and take a look at this, yeah, it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So Wednesday, gold took its swing point out of 1294. You had 402,000 contracts on the 21st. You took that out with 375. So if you go bull, you like to see that. You broke the low, has lighter volume, continues lower, and now you're coming into another sign of strength. The high of that is 1284, the low is 1265. So that right there is where the battle's going to be laying out there.
Yeah.
We go take a look at the bond market. Thanks. Bond market, you know, you get a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. That being said, we got down to 124.30, and it's rejected lower price out here this morning. So we'll see if this turns into a complex ABC down, and that you get really light volume. So it's pretty cool. Anything above 125.04, which that's what it was rejecting, is saying, okay, now it can make the run to 125.17, and we'll see how that shakes out, man.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good seeing all the Tigers and Tigers.
It was great, man.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, rocking and rolling. We had a nice turnout and bunch of great Tigers and Tigresses.
Yeah.
Great to see them all. Good energy, and it was great for sure.
And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, come over to our website, and you can hit the banner on the top of the side, bring it up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can see how these defined option contracts trade. If we go over to the dollar index, let's take a look at the dollar. So the dollar has been trying to go after, maybe it got it at 840, nope, 93.675. So it tried to test it last Thursday, couldn't do it.
Sorry, can you go slower? I lost you on what you were testing. What, where, higher or lower? You talking?
Yep.
Testing that.
So last Thursday, the dollar's trying to test the August 16th swing point. We got to
high or low of that bar. Just the one. Oh, okay. The August 16th. I was just following your pointer. Okay. Okay. Trying to test that high.
Which is 93.840.
Okay.
We did 24,000 contracts. That's light contract volume. Failed. That's going to be the test today. So this 93.495 is going to be a big one to watch today.
Okay.
Because if that fails again, then you got game down to the high of how we come off that low, which is 92.
Yeah,
495.
Okay.
You know, when we just saw that little pop when Tommy and I were just getting on, that was the manufacturing number, I believe. So manufacturing expanded last month at the fastest rate in 13 years, powered by a robust auto growth and healthy production figures from the Institute of Supply Management showed this morning.
Yeah, so factory index climbed to 60.8 versus an estimate of 58.1, the highest since May 2004 from 58.8. And readings anything above 50 indicate expansion. So some strong numbers for sure.
Yeah. The strength of advances gauge probably includes the recovery. That's interesting.
So they got action going on, and of course the hurricane recoveries.
Yeah.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah, it would.
When you talk about manufacturing, that's where you're building, you're repairing,
So many stuff got destroyed, you got to build new stuff.
Yep.
You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 60. NASDAQ is up 25. S&Ps are up 6.5. We have the gold contract down $7. We'll be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up 80. You get the Nasdaq up 31. S&Ps are up 9.5. Let's go over to that Dow. It just keeps going. So the Dow's breaking out too. The Dow is over 22,419. And bottom line is, let's go to the diamonds. Take a look at the diamonds.
It's pretty amazing when you look at from like the middle of May, we're up 2,000 points in the Dow, considering what we were doing before May.
Yes.
In terms of it just doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't. And so we're at 585,000 today in the diamonds. 1.8 million is the number. We go take a look at it. So what you're gonna have here? Let me just go to the Russell first, because the Russell last week had that decisive break topside.
Oof.
Yeah.
Looks like this week too, starting off with quite a push.
So when we broke over that 1452. You're almost 50 points over it now. 46 points over it. The Dow's over. The composite, more than likely, is right next to it or over. That's over. So the composite's over. 64.77. That's over by 50 points. NDX 100's got to get its juice going, and it's laying right there. So the NDX, we're at 6,001. 6,012 is the number. So it's intriguing inside the NDX because you don't have the normal culprits bringing it up. Facebook is down 24 cents. You have Apple down slightly, 47. Amazon is up $1.85, but that's nothing.
Yeah, for $1,000.
Yeah, let's go to Google. Google's flat.
Up even less for $1,000.
Yeah. Microsoft, that's up 49. Intel's the mover out here. The chips are the movers out here. Yeah, Intel's bringing it up. 58 cents.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Well, they're just buying it. That's the bottom line. NVDA. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA's up $1.48. Some of the higher volume stocks out here this morning. You get, look at Micron. Oh my God. Let's pull up Micron. That's a number, man. Look at that.
Look at that.
So, and Micron isn't an ABC up. This broke the B point. last Wednesday.
Yes.
With volume. So your A point on this is ballpark like 27. Your B's
37. Call
yeah,
it.
$10. So 44 bucks.
It's only $3.50 away to put things in context.
Right.
Not far, because
Right.
it's just been running.
No, big time. And that's Liberty Financial, yeah. I mean, not financial. Who knows what Liberty won this one? That's up $1. So tracking stock for the operations in Latin America and the Caribbean. That's got to. Let's go to the XAU and the HUI. So I just saw that. So the XAU, this is interesting. So this is just rejected. It's August 16th that we're going into now. And there's some good strength on August 16th in the gold market. So 82.16 is the low, 84.95 is the high. So this is we got this test happening out here this morning. This is going to be a good number to keep your eye on, because the XAU and the HUI did the same thing the gold contract did. The gold contract, the XAU had broken its lows of 41 million versus 89 million. And that was done on the 26th. Then we went lower last week, trying to test that area with a lot lighter volume. So
Okay.
this is
Excuse me.
this is a number. We'll see where the baby shakes out. And I suspect the Gold Bugs Index did the same thing because they like trading together. No, not yet. Went to 190. Yeah, not yet. So, well, 195. We're at 196. It's the same day, though. It's 198.21, which is the high of the 16th. That's what that baby has to get over.
Okay.
And, yeah, well, let's see. The casino Las Vegas Sands, LVS.
Yeah, well, why don't you start with MGM, because
Okay.
they're the Mandalay Bay owner. And Las Vegas, a few of them are down. We'll jump to Las Vegas Sands. Yeah, down like 3%.
Yeah, and this has been a consolidation. So you get 31.59. I can no doubt get down to 30.26.
Sure, you're a Wynn, Las Vegas
yeah.
Sands, which are the three biggest out there for sure. So that's rebounded off of its low.
Yeah.
147.11 it opened at.
And Las Vegas Sands
Just the
has
same,
also.
they open low.
It's going to be
traded higher.
the casinos are so security conscious. It's I guess you can get a duffel bag and walk into your room easy. That's the easy part about it,
It'll
right?
be interesting to see what happens in this, right? In terms of, because, how do you prevent that?
Well, right.
So, we'll see what happens.
They're going to want to, but yeah. This will be interesting because this will be 2 duffel bags. You can walk in with as many guns as you want. The real question is that what if you walked right into the casino floor with them? I mean, that's the other side of
course,
it, right?
I hear you. Yeah, we all hear you, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just at Vegas, I think anybody in, whether it's the whole country or, I think of trade shows especially, right? I mean, they have the Traders Expo coming up there in a month.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we'll have a booth out there, but I was thinking about even going out there just to network, right? So that's in a month. We used to do the money shows, I believe, at Mandalay Bay, though.
Yeah, we were out there all the time.
Right.
Right. Right.
So it's a very familiar place to many people.
Right.
No matter where you live in the country.
Yeah, there's
Which
no
kind
doubt.
of lets it hit home a little bit easier than sometimes,
And the concert venue is a trip in general.
Yeah, just an outdoor area. Yeah.
Because when I woke up this morning, because down in Vinoy Park, right?
Okay.
Next month, I was looking at they got the chill deal going on, and I'm saying to myself, it's not. That'd be a nice time, but if you sit
Every town and city has a big park that
you're sitting there like
throw
really.
concerts in, so.
Yeah. Wild. 877-927-6648. Notes and bonds. They've shook it off again. The manufacturing number come out. Thing USZ7. So when we just had notes and bonds, were making it back all night long. The note market last night was at 152.21, goes all the way down when Europe was opening up at 152.02, made it all the way back, went to positive, and then when that manufacturing number came out, it went negative again, and now it just went positive again. So that's a pretty good indication that we're going to get a counter trend bounce here, and we'll see if it can get any juice, because that's a wide price spread bar for the bond market.
Definitely. Yeah.
And if we
up,
go
down, all around. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if we take a look at the 10-year, same setup. Below the 10 is 124.30 today. We're at 125.09. You know, that's 12 ticks. That's for a 10. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, folks. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 58. You have the Nasdaq up 58. Down. God. that was 10 years ago. Nasdaq's up 27. I'll be right back. We'll be right back.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So let's see. So it says Las Vegas gunman like to gamble, listened to country music, lived quiet, retired life before massacre. Before he opened fire late Sunday, killing at least 50 people at a country music festival in the Las Vegas Strip, the gunman, Stephen Paddock, lived a quiet life for years in a small town outside Vegas. Often visited Vegas to gamble and take concerts with relatives. Public records show he was a licensed pilot who owned 2 planes and had hunting lessons from Alaska. Pretty wild.
Yeah. sure we'll be hearing more and more about what could possibly have been the motive for something as heinous as this.
Yeah, so it's right. It's out of nowhere, right? I mean, that's what it looks like here.
And again, the sun is just rising on the day following, so to have, you know, a full understanding is almost impossible. So
10 rifles, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And 10 automatic weapons to put things in context. So
Yeah. Well, they're all.
that's what
They sound
not
like
just
automatic weapons, right?
Oh, yeah.
So market-wise here, this is interesting inside the Dow. So it made a big spurt higher, and then just gave up 40 points just as quick. It's like, okay. We got to 487, 22,487. Just pulled back to 453. Let's go take a look at the S&P's got to 2225. Big deal. Pulled back 3 points, right? The NQs, they're still at these highs. And inside those NQs, yeah, it's still the same ones are leading the charge out here. You know, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we had a Mr. John Logan. He did my show in the afternoon.
On Friday, totally.
Yeah. And you're going to see right on the top of the carousel, free 2-hour market profile course and videos.
Yeah. So we talked about this a little bit on Thursday before we took off for Boston. He put together a 2-hour course in 4 different modules, and this is basically just geared towards market profile versus explaining the scanner.
Right.
Because it has, you know, there's a lot of value to being able to understand market profile, to understand how the scanner is working. So he's trying to educate people to understand basically how that scanner is working, so you understand what you're looking at. So that's completely free, 4 modules, just walks you through each part of market profile so you understand how market profile works, which is of value whether you use the scanner or not,
Big
right?
time.
You know?
Big time.
And then he goes over and he talks about the matrix, which I know you love, you're using it all the time, and just the ability to kind of break down what you're looking for, whether it's reversals, breakouts, breakdowns, downtrend resistance, uptrends, all the above on your own deal. And then he goes even further with just different, you know, talking about breadth, the home screen, how it's working, manual sort, which has to do with kind of the matrix, and the matrix down here using custom lists that you can set up. Maybe you have specific equities of yourself. You know, maybe you have 10 equities you always want to be pulling up. You create a custom list.
And the save feature is so easy, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just you hit one little button and it's saving your work, so it's pretty incredible.
And then towards the bottom of this, if you want to really dig deep, it's almost like an instruction manual for the scanner.
Yes.
And that's quite a manual that they put together, but guess what? You got to know about these features. What does each one mean? And you know, how do you break down each part of what you're looking at? Whether it's the heat grids, the matrix. Taz says, right? He's broken down each chart, so you're seeing the monthly, the 240, the hourly, 60, and then it's telling you each one what these resistance levels are meaning to kind of give you a full fundamental understanding of what you're looking at. So great job he did with education on it. Yeah,
it's amazing.
And then of course, right within there, you can get a 30-day free trial. And that's open to everybody, whether you've had a trial before or not.
Okay.
So we encourage people to check it out, get in there, and that way you're fully invested for 30 days, rocking and rolling, and it's
And
awesome.
if you truly want to see, you know, what can be done with computers and with programming, folks, just check that out in itself, because it blows my mind. It blows my mind all of it, because it's so great. But the Taz says is just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how do you program something like that into it? I mean, you know.
Totally. I mean, that's where, you know, he really worked with his programmers saying, you know, well, okay, if it's the upper echelon is at this price level, then he kind of puts that into sentence form.
Yes.
Versus mathematical form.
Right.
And it's just, we all love being able to understand things easier, and that's what he's done.
Totally.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
It is.
So check it out, folks, on the front page of TFNN. You can test drive it 30 days. Go through the videos. You want to go through the videos, because you will get a huge amount out of the test.
And that's why that page, we're going to keep it up there somewhere on the carousel, no matter what we're doing. You know, as we do different promotions, maybe it'll fall to 2 or 3, but it's going to be up there, because as you download this, you're going to want to go back to that.
Right.
You know, you're going to want to, once you get into the scanner, you're going to say, oh, now I need to go back and watch them again, because I got a little lost. Or, you know, why don't I pull up the manual? Or, you know what is a market profile, even in essence. What do these,
Yes.
Upper band, lower band really mean?
Right.
And and it's talking about whether it's the volume that's occurring at that
That's
price
right.
point, right? And the standard deviations of how far it can deviate from that level on a
And the price
probability
discovery.
basis.
It's
right.
basically about price discovery on the way up, on the way down. Which
We
is
both
pretty
use
cool.
it almost every day, man.
Yeah.
So check it out for sure.
877-927-6648. Yeah, let's go over to that. I see all the Tigers and Tigers is talking about the TLT inside the den here.
Bonds are rocking and rolling.
Yeah, this is the 20-year bond fund plus ETF. And this is, pull this back. You're going to see this also came right back into how it come off the bottom.
Okay, from August 1st.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was 9.6 million shares. Tested it last week with 8.8. And start pushing, though, Friday with 11. Now, that's a real positive move. It didn't get to a low. You had an expansion of volume. You hit a low with 8.8 million. You start pushing with 11.2. I like when that happens. That's encouraging. Well, it's the 20. This TLT would have to get back inside 125.33, but that's still encouraging. That's the amazing part about these bonds. Still, you can see it quite clearly on the TLT. This didn't break any lows either.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's like,
No.
you got to be kidding me.
And it's still got, another almost 2 full points if it was going to challenge those lows.
Yes.
Which is pretty
yeah,
remarkable.
it's a long way down.
Yeah.
Because when we look at the 30-year, folks, the 30-year, the swing point on the 30-year, I believe is 47 something. That's 150. That's not the one I'm looking at. The major swing would have to break US 1. Yeah, 147.07.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I know. I mean,
Right?
153. That's a
Right.
long way down.
It
I
is.
mean, it doesn't mean it can't do it. That's for sure. But we haven't broken a major swing since 2000, which
Yeah.
just sounds so bizarre. And when we do look at the world rates, they're still high. They're still high. They're still
In
low
context,
in
right?
comparison to
Yep.
what we are.
Yeah.
The Spain thing is pretty wild. So Spain is at 1.6, and you have 20% of the GDP of Spain. They basically probably are going to end up with their own country. They're fighting it, but bottom line is
We'll go over when we get back. Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials up 43, Nasdaq's up 27, S&P's are up 6.5, gold's down 620. Gonna be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up 48. You got the Nasdaq up 25. S&P's up 6.5. And
so we're gonna have to get some history teachers on here to,
I know,
to walk us
it's
through.
good.
We've been doing a lot of Googling and Wikipedia and over the break, and we're not even beginning to understand the complexities of what's going on over there. But it is a battle for self-government, for sure.
Right.
So
and it's been going on for a long time.
that's for sure. And you know, anytime you're in Europe, right, the history is just amazing
Sure.
how far it dates back. So Catalonia, it's an autonomous community of Spain located on the eastern extremity of the Iberian Peninsula. It is designated as a nationality by its Statute of Autonomy, and it consists of 4 provinces: Barcelona, of course,
Yep.
Girona, Lleida maybe, and Tarragona. And the capital and largest city is Barcelona, the second most populated municipality in Spain, and the core of the 7th most populous urban area in the European Union. So it walks through this part, and then I'm just going to jump around a little bit as we go. So the news that's making its way today, as we speak, this is only 4 hours ago, is that Catalan referendum has won right to statehood. Now, this is going to be a battle, though, because Spain is saying you don't even have a right to vote for your statehood.
Right.
And that is a battle, of course, and it's just slow here as we tick down. So here we go. Has won the right to statehood following a contentious referendum that was marred by violence. And this is the Catalan leader, Carles Puigdemont, maybe. He said the door was open to a unilateral declaration of independence after Catalan officials said voters had backed secession with a 42.3% turnout. Spain's government, though, has warned it could suspend Catalan autonomy. And the Constitutional Court banned the vote, and almost 900 people were hurt. So Spain is saying you don't even have the right to vote.
Right.
The Catalan people are saying, guess what? We already voted and we're seceding.
Right.
And
the vote, the more than
yeah, 2.2 million people voted.
look how many people voted for independence. 90% of them.
Yes.
Just under 90%. It's
Yeah,
a big number.
it is.
And this has been going on for a long time. I think because
Yeah,
somewhere in that story, I remember this before. I think they got
Okay.
they were trying to get out before, and they gave them their autonomy in like either 2000 or 2007.
Yeah, and this is so. We jumped, and then there's another Wikipedia that digs deeper just to the Statute of Autonomy in Catalonia, and the statute. Basic institutional regulations under Spanish Constitution of 1978 defines the right and obligations of the citizens of Catalonia, with the rest of Spain in financing the government of Catalonia. The law was approved by referendum on June 18th, 2006.
Yeah.
4 years later, in 2010, the Constitutional Court of Spain assessed the constitutionality of several articles of law, rewriting 14 of them and dictating the interpretation for 27 more. That led to a massive demonstration. So, I mean, anytime you make a referendum in 2006, 4 years later, they decide to rewrite it.
Yeah.
And there's been turmoil, obviously, to put it lightly.
Power, baby. Power has to be taken. It's never given.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that play
And this,
out
this is it. We'll go over to the euro. This is what's going on with the euro right now. That's why you saw the pop in the dollar. So if we take a look at this, when this vote came in, so here's last night when this thing was happening. Well, that's all the days today, right? So if that was over the weekend, we went from 118.33. The low was 117.31.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it still doesn't look that bad, but that is the essence of the European, because the European Central Union at this particular point say, well, even if you get away, bottom line is that you're not going to be part of the European Union. Well, we know how that goes. If they get away, folks, they will be part of it because everyone wants Barcelona. When you were reading that, it said what Barcelona was the 4th largest in the whole European Union.
I forget.
Yeah. So
I don't think okay.
They're not going to let Barcelona.
I don't know if it was 4th biggest in the whole EU, but it's as we all know an enormous city.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Inside the let's go to Goldman Sachs. So Goldman's the leader out here point wise, and look at that. We hit 239.
Quite a little pullback from that.
Yeah, you're at 237, and I believe let me get this. 230. Yeah, so this broke topside last week. 230 is the number it's been having a hard time getting over. Oh, 235 it is actually. Well, when you put it like linear, it's 230. You had that spike at 235.83.
Yeah,
but
we're above all of that little chop, and now we're into that basically the highest.
Yeah. And you're coming into the initial downdraft from the week of the 24th of March. That's going to be a number to keep your eye on, man. Because if you got a failure at the 235 after you already reached this 239, it's going to be like, what's wrong with these banks? BAC. That would be meaning that these rates are still going to stay low regardless of what our own Fed wants to do on a continual basis. BAC is having a hard time at that Bank of America at 25.80. We go to, let's say, JP Morgan, JPM. So that broke topside. So 94.51 is the number to keep on that. It broke topside Wednesday. And right now it's having a hard time holding it. So intraday, it's interesting. Huh? Someone's selling these intraday.
Yeah.
They had a nice spike. JP Morgan got up to 96.22 and came back just as quick. XLF, look at that whole sector. Same thing.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. As long as it stays above that breakout there does have some volume on it too. That was Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. And that was the Fed. Was that Fed statement Wednesday? I think it was. I mean,
we were rocking and rolling, getting ready for Boston.
I know.
I get confused with last week of what day was what. Especially when we were flying out Friday morning, and printing off name tags Thursday, and of course the whole deal. But
and gold's caught a bid. Let's go take a look at gold. I think that's about a $10 spread so far today. So we are at only $5. Well, spread-wise, let's see. We hit a low of 12.73. We're at 12.78.
But it was kind of a spike, down $5, up $5.
Yeah, and so that was the manufacturing number also. So this is going to be intriguing because you had turns in the gold market, you had turns in the bond market, you had turns in the dollar. It doesn't look like the dollar is going to be able to hold there either. Look at that spike. Holy cow, that was a spike.
There's some correlation to what was going on in gold, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the spike in the dollar, folks, we went from 93.505 to 93.675 in a heartbeat. Next heartbeat, right back downtown.
Seriously.
Yeah. And this, and we got window dressing. So bottom line, we'll see how far this window dressing will go out here today. Percentage-wise, what we have, you have the Dow right now up 0.2%, S&P's up 0.2, NASDAQ is the mover. NASDAQ right now is up 0.4%. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now trading up 55. NASDAQ is up 27. S&P's are up 7.5. We'll be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. So let's go over to that NASDAQ for a second. So NASDAQ, yeah, he's still at 6,002, because what was surprising out here this morning is that well, it was surprising to me anyway. So the new tax plan out there, right?
Yes.
You had Cohen out over the weekend saying that, okay, the repatriation of the dollars would be like a 10% penalty. Okay. Well, tax.
Yes.
But this morning what you had is that people are up in arms, well, their lobbyists are up in arms, because on the last page of the 9-page tax plan, there was another tax on, the lobbyists were feeling there's another tax on companies making profits overseas. So that's what's probably pushing, just not giving any juice to Apple and the Facebooks of the world.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Facebook, same deal.
Sure.
And that battle has just started. That's the bottom. That's how this thing's going to be shaken out.
Yeah.
And we'll see where who's going to get the most tax breaks, who's going to pay the most. And I can't picture any of these big companies paying anymore. I can picture them fighting it out over the tax breaks. That's for sure.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Market-wise out here, bottom line is that I expect you're going to see this volatility continue, because you have the volatility. You don't necessarily have the volatility in the market, meaning the S&Ps right now, but you're doing the bonds and the currencies and the metals.
Definitely.
We were down 10. You're down 5. Now we're down 7. Excuse me. And those are fast moves, and it looks like they're going to continue to be fast moves. The S&Ps right now, they're all laying out up like $6.50 right now. You stay right there, folks. We got swim lessons coming up next, and of course we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.